Welcome to Brainy Logic. In today's video, we are going to talk about 5 steps toward codependency recovery. Enjoy the video. 1. Acknowledge your emotions. Life moves at a fast pace, even more so when you are caring for others. When you're in a codependent relationship, it's incredibly simple to overlook or dismiss your sentiments. If you intend to heal from codependency, it is beneficial to be aware of your feelings. Next time you're about to commit to yet another beneficial activity for your partner, take a moment to reflect and ask yourself, am I delighted to do this for them? Or am I doing it grudgingly, as if I don't have a choice? Bear in mind that just because you are physically capable of doing an act for your partner does not imply you should. Your feelings and emotional well-being are also significant. Connecting with yourself entails defining your emotions more precisely and rapidly. Make a conscious effort to examine your emotional well-being on a regular basis, as well as the impact of each commitment. You have the right to make choices based on how you feel rather than on what others require. 2. Acquire the ability to say no without feeling guilty. Rejection is especially unpleasant for people who exhibit codependent tendencies. This is true by them getting extremely upset when they are rejected and are guilty when they reject others. Thus, in order to aid in your codependency recovery, it is critical to examine your ideas about the act of saying no. Examine yourself thoroughly and look for the source of your guilty thoughts about rejection. Do you feel obligated to go to great lengths to accommodate the needs of others? Consider whether or not you believe that you have no right to reject others. Are you fearful of vengeance from those who you have rejected? If any of the above feelings resonate with you, it's quite likely that you've experienced significant childhood trauma related to rejection, either receiving or giving. Making an attempt to resolve such trauma will significantly enhance the value of your life. You can attend programs that will help you develop the confidence to say no. Alternatively, simply begin declining others' requests that are inconvenient or disagreeable for you. You can begin with low-risk scenarios. Learning to say no may take some time and effort, but it will pay off in the long run. Additionally, if you are struggling on your own, a coach or therapist can be invaluable in assisting you in processing the sometimes overwhelming emotions produced by rejection. 3. Determine the source of codependency. While you cannot erase the past, recognizing how your codependent behavior began might help you remain vigilant for warning indications in your relationship. Investigate the earliest beginnings of your memory. Were you a decent little babysitter for your parents? Were you frequently blamed for your parents' emotions? How frequently were you permitted to have fun without the supervision of your parents? Have your parents shown you respect for your boundaries? Answering these questions can assist you in determining the root reason of your codependency. What sometimes obscures the codependent nature of their relationship with their biological family is the fact that such relationships are frequently portrayed as close, and individuals frequently equate a tight connection with being healthy. As a result, you may need to look deeper and be willing to confront some difficult truths. We are all doing our best, yet as flawed humans we inevitably cause harm to one another, even when we mean no harm. While you can understand and accept another person's flaws, you do not have to live with them. 4. Establish a connection with oneself. To overcome codependency, the first step is to reconnect with yourself. It is both the initial stage and a continual process. Self-awareness and self-love are critical components of achieving independence from your relationship. Each day, spend some time alone and concentrate on connecting with yourself. Do something you enjoy, particularly creative activities, as they are an excellent way to connect with your most innocent, playful, and authentic self. If you're having difficulty identifying what you enjoy doing because you've grown accustomed to doing things with your partner, guided meditation or mindfulness exercises are a good place to start. They assist you in focusing on yourself, establishing a connection with your body, and achieving inner serenity. You may have alternative methods for connecting with oneself that are more successful. If that is the case, then you are encouraged to set aside some time each day to accomplish those tasks and persevere, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. Self-care will reap enormous rewards over time. Bear in mind that you are significant. 5. Convert passive demands to explicit ones. One of the most significant issues for those with codependency tendencies is their inability to request what they require. Given that they are human beings with wants, they frequently passively request what they require. When others do not take their cues, they become enraged and frequently go far in expressing their desires in a demanding manner. If this describes you, it's worthwhile to consider why you're unable to make specific demands to have your needs satisfied. Do you feel bad about intruding on other people's time? Or is there an underlying sense of unworthiness associated with the notion of taking time away from others? Do you find that inquiring about something makes you feel too vulnerable to bear? It's critical to know that your demands do not simply vanish. They will just appear in indirect ways, frequently causing confusion and distress. The most difficult expectations to meet are those made passively. There is a difference between constantly complaining and expecting that your partner would take a hint, and calmly asking them if they can do something for you. Such specific requests benefit both you and your partner significantly more, since they recognize the collaborative aspect of a relationship and make your partner feel valuable to you. Additionally, it is a fantastic method for you to practice self-care. Well, that's all for today's video about 5 steps toward codependency recovery. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and to also hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we release another video. See you next time on Brainy Logic.